Good morning, everyone. My name is Carly. I'm a junior in the college majoring in environmental biology with a minor in science, technology, and international affairs. And this spring semester, I'm studying abroad in Copenhagen, Denmark. So come follow along throughout my day today. I don't have any classes, but I do have some things planned. I need to get some work done and run some errands. So feel free to ask me any questions and I'll answer them throughout the day. This is my apartment. We have a balcony and a nice living area. And we have 2 bathrooms, washer and dryer in unit. And there's 3 doubles, and these are my roommates. Say hi. They're very lovely, and we get a fully equipped kitchen and a dishwasher. Quick little room tour. This is my side. We get a bed and a nightstand, and then I put up some decorations and some photos to remind me of Georgetown and home. And then I have this little corner over here, and then me and my roommate share this wardrobe. There's honestly not a ton of storage space, but neither of us really brought that much, so it kind of worked out. And then this is my roommate's side, and we have lots of windows, so this overlooks the street near where our bus stop is, and then over there at that window overlooks a nature reserve. I have a little bit of downtime before my culinary LLC event tonight, so I wanted to answer a few questions. So in regards to this question, you can get financial aid while you study abroad, and at least for me, my financial aid package pretty much was very similar to what my financial aid package would look like at Georgetown. I actually did receive a little bit more financial aid because the cost of living in Copenhagen is higher than the cost of living in DC. And then there's also scholarships that you're able to apply to. DIS specifically has both merit scholarships and financial need scholarships that you can apply to. So there's tons of resources to be able to fund your abroad experience. To answer these questions about travel, there's a lot of built-in travel with the DIS program. So for example, next week is core course week, where we basically only spend time with our core course week. We don't attend any other classes. And half of the week we travel somewhere in Denmark with our core course. And then we also have a travel week in the semester. Mine is in April, where we spend a full week with our core course going to somewhere in Europe. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to Iceland with my class. And then we do get a few breaks throughout the semester, so I'll be spending those traveling on my own time. It is a little bit hard to travel places from Denmark, just because Copenhagen is on a peninsula and an island, so train travel is a little bit more limited, but flights are pretty cheap and pretty short. The application process was similar for most other study abroad programs, and it was through the Office of Global Education's website. It was pretty easy and simple. The only thing that was different for the DIS program that not all other programs have is that I did have an interview with a DIS staff member in DC, but it was a pretty short interview, more so to just see how well you would fit the program and to review expectations and core course options. So that was really the only thing that was different and unique about the application for DIS. I've been very fortunate to get amazing roommates here while I'm abroad, but I obviously very much miss my roommates from Georgetown. I'm actually seeing one of my roommates, Emily, this weekend. We're meeting in Berlin and she's studying abroad in Strasbourg, France, and she's actually doing a Takeover Tuesday in a few weeks, so stay tuned for that. One of the best parts about living in Copenhagen so far has been getting to learn about Danish culture. I've learned a lot through my Danish language and culture class and from my professors. And the Danes really take pride in their country. They value coziness and being happy and being content. So it's been very exciting to learn about that in my classes and then see that through living in Copenhagen. And I would say that the Danish people are pretty friendly. They get very excited if you try to speak to them in Danish, or even if you just try to learn a little bit. That was all for my Takeover Tuesday. I'll leave my Instagram handle on the screen if anyone has any questions about what it's like to study abroad or to study abroad in Copenhagen specifically. Thank you for following along with me today. Good night.